Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Monday Night Media, Married Media Live.
How's it going? How's it going? It is a Monday.
It is a Monday.
It is Monday.
Yeah. How was your Monday?
It was fine.
Fine.
It was
You
fine.
went back to work today. It's my first day off.
Yep, it was fine. I don't know. I'm a little tired tonight, but
Yeah.
we're here.
All right. We're here to talk about movie news. There's a lot of news to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
But before we do that, do you want to get into the chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you have anything else you want to discuss?
I was just gonna say, make sure you like the video.
Make sure you
like the stream. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Video, stream.
Yeah.
If you're in here live. But yeah, how's everybody else doing today on this Monday evening? If it's evening where you are. Yeah.
8 o'clock. Married with Monday live.
Yeah, let's get into the chat for a sec. We got Triggernaut. Hey, how's it going, Triggernaut?
Triggernaut.
We got Astro Juicy with the emojis always. We
Lurker.
got Emmett. Ken, when is the January roundtable?
Well, if I was doing it, it would probably be tomorrow night. But I'm not.
They are retired.
Yeah. For now.
We have is it Brighton Curry? Yes, Beetlejuice can be good, Mr. Negative.
People call me Mr. Negative.
Listen, guys.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we get to it.
We are going to talk about it.
Beetlejuice is what it's called. It's not Beetlejuice 2 anymore.
Okay. We have Dimension Scott. Hi, guys. How's it going, Dimension? We got Tiana Loves Movies. Hey, everyone. I'm stuck at work, so just wanted to say hello.
Hey, Tiana.
Well, how's it going, Tiana? We got Collector Movie Man. Hey, Ken and Michelle. Were you able to watch that video I sent you about the Game of Thrones show that they were going to make? I did. I saw the video, but I didn't have time to watch it. I was at work. I say that in quotations.
Is that the one that they shot the pilot for, and then they decided to cancel it? I think it had like Naomi Watts in it and stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure. It was like a 10-minute video, and I didn't watch it. But
I think that's the one.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Ruben. Hello, fellow movie collectors. How's it going, Ruben? Hello, Michelle and Ken. We got Maria.
Hello.
Hey, Monday Night Media. How's it going? How's it going, Maria? How's it going in Miami? Is it nice and warm there? We got What's Johnny watching? What's up, cool kids?
What's up, Johnny?
Yep. Canceled it though because they did not have enough source material for the show, and it was supposed to be about the White Walkers. Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to have like 7 Game of Thrones shows at one time.
Right. It's like who can keep up with all the spinoffs that they've wanted to do?
Yeah.
We got Marius in the chat. What do you think about them making a new Jurassic World movie?
Jurassic World.
Oh.
Didn't we talk about that? We talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know if he was here last week.
Yeah, it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember.
Yeah, we did talk about another Jurassic Park. But we did not talk about an Evil Dead spinoff.
I think that was news today, and yeah, we didn't get to that.
And then a new Texas Chainsaw movie?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do a sequel to the last Texas Chainsaw on Netflix, I'm down for it. If that's what they're doing.
But I think we were one of the few people who liked the Texas Chainsaw movie on Netflix.
But if I know that franchise, this is probably just a reboot and they're just starting over. Maybe it's in the theaters or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That franchise reboots itself like every movie.
Let's see. We got Tony's Movies and More. Hey, Ken and Michelle. How's it going, Tony? We have Movie Hunter. Evening, everyone. Please smash that like button while you are here. That's right. Let the stream begin. Hey, guys. How's your night going? Maria saw, how do you say Argyle?
Argyle, right?
Yeah. This weekend, I love Henry Cavill, but the movie was just okay. It started good, then it went in a strange direction. Yeah, that seems to be, what I've been hearing as well, that it just wasn't that good.
Yeah, it feels like I'll wait till it comes on Netflix type of movie.
Yeah. We have Magic Hands. What's up, everyone?
What's up, Magic Hands?
We have, is it Zoe Van Leest? Hey, Barbie and Kent.
Your Barbie, I'm guessing.
Hardly. I hope Beetlejuice 2 is good. Same. When was the last time you guys smashed? Be honest. Wow. We will not be talking about our sex life. We have Chandler. Hey, everyone. How's it going? How's it going, Chandler? Let's see. They said everything they needed to say with the first Beetlejuice. No need for a sequel. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Ruben ordered the 4K Hellraiser collection from Arrow Video UK.
It's a great set.
Emmett says, how devastated were you guys when y'all heard the death of Carl Weathers? Listen,
I was pretty down about it.
I feel like you're pretty tore up. You kept like sharing stuff about it.
Everything I see, I keep sharing. Yeah,
I almost like messaged you, and I was like, "Dang, you all right?"
Well, I mean, we're gonna talk about it later, but like he's
look, Ken's about to cry.
He's an icon, but like to me, like he was still working, and like he was making Star Wars stuff. Like he was in The Mandalorian, and I don't know. That's just weird. And he's been in like good shape like his whole life, and he was only like 76. That's not that old.
It's just weird that people drop dead.
Yeah. And it's like he didn't have cancer or anything, at least as far as I know. He just like died in his sleep. It's just it's not like a total tragedy because he was 76, but at the same time, it's not okay for people to just be dropping dead like that. 76.
Yeah, I mean,
and I love the Rocky franchise. I mean, I think that Apollo Creed, I think he overshadows Rocky in a couple of those movies. So I love him as a character.
I think we've said all we need to say for the night about that.
I got more to say.
Holland Oates says, "Hey, Kenny and Shelly." As you can tell, I mean, like I knew him, like I had seen him, you know, but
he works with Adam Sandler a lot, so there's your connection.
Does he though? I thought he was in one movie.
Well, he was Chubbs in Happy Gilmore, but after that, he popped up in a few other movies. And I think he was one of the voices in 8 Crazy Nights,
which we haven't seen. Scap says, "Good evening, Michelle and Ken. Watching you guys on TV with wife and daughter. Well, we will try to keep it PG." I about lost my spot here. Triggernaut says, "Picked up the Jaws HMV UK 4K Steelbook." That's a lot to say. With Japanese writing edition, actually kind of cool.
Nice.
Wow, that is a mouthful. Let's see here. We got a super chat from Movie Addict Matt. A new Jurassic World movie announced today. Another one?
Another one.
Well, they had announced one, like, I don't know. Well, we can't decide if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Tom Holland saying he has a big announcement tomorrow. Dinos are big. Coincidence? Interesting.
Tom Holland's directing the new Jurassic World.
Well, I didn't know that they had announced the Jurassic World movie today. I don't think
was it official today?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they were talking about it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. But that it was just like in the writing stages, right?
Yeah.
That one of the original writers was coming on for it. But I hadn't heard anything about Tom Holland having a big announcement tomorrow. So
yeah.
Maybe it's about Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man and dinos.
I just can't really imagine like what else he does that anybody cares about, like actually gets excited about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Uncharted 2.
But yeah, thank you so much, Movie Addict Matt. Can I help you?
Let me ban this user. All right.
Why?
Troll comment.
Okay, I missed it. I wanted to see it.
I would rather you not read by accident.
But yes, thank you so much, Movie Addict Matt. If they did announce another one, for sure, let us know. But
yeah.
Maria says it's going to be in the 50s this week. Wow, that seems cool for Miami. Let's see. I haven't seen a Texas Chainsaw Massacre since the beginning. The one that followed the 2003 remake. I haven't had interest in any of the movies since. I doubt I will see that one.
Yeah, I mean, after the beginning, I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen the one from 2013. And I watched Leatherface, and I didn't hate Leatherface, but it was very boring, I feel like.
Gotcha.
But I like the one on Netflix, so.
Let's see. Akeem saw a test screening of Beetlejuice 2 last night. What? It went extremely well, to be honest.
They're already test screening it?
No way. Are you pulling our leg?
My goodness.
Adrian James says, hello there, Ken and Michelle. How are you both? We're doing good. Adrian, how are you?
What's up, Adrian?
The Big Half watched Predator in 4K last night. R.I.P.
Yeah, Carl Weathers is also in Predator.
Gotcha. Collector Movie Man has the Hunger Games prequel movie coming from Amazon, and I just pre-ordered the Mean Girls 4K, not the new one. Very cool. Ela says, what's up, everyone?
What's up, Eli?
I feel like Weathers should have been a bigger star, but Hollywood gave up on him quickly after Action Jackson.
Yeah, he should have. Which I haven't seen Action Jackson, so I need to
what a catchy little
I need to get that. I think it's a Warner Archive release.
Haha, Jurassic World sequel officially announced with John Whiff.
John Whiff or John Wick?
What? I think he's talking about a person being with Jurassic World.
John Whiff?
Is that not a person?
I've never heard of John Whiff.
Oh, well, I don't think they're going to be mixing Jurassic World and John Wick.
No, I don't think he finished it. There
he goes. John Wick's David Leitch.
Yeah, David Leitch directing. Yeah, that's what they announced today. That's what they did. I remember seeing that now.
Wow. Now it's coming to you. Yeah. Yeah, sad to hear about Carl Weathers. What a great actor he was. And Keith says, Ken, is your mustache modeled after Gigi Allen's? I
don't know who that is.
Mustache?
Keith Stofferson. Is that how you say that name?
Yeah, it's a mouthful. Action Jackson was fun.
I wanted to watch it. I'll try to. I think it's on Tubi, so I might try to watch it on there.
Dana Jordan Rothschild, just so happy Ken isn't walking down Midtown streaming physical media to his Apple Vision Pro yet. Keep up the great work as always. It's funny. Have you seen those new Apple devices? It's like a VR set, but I guess like more.
Look, I can stream like my physical media, like put it in the player and then stream it to them.
I think so. Yeah. It's kind of going towards like how you picture streaming, like how you picture movie watching to go. You know how you talked about how eventually we'll put like a chip in our brain or something?
I mean, I could see using that, but my primary
I need to look more into it, like exactly what all it does.
Yeah.
We have Vince, the movie man. Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see here.
You didn't read Akeem's comment. He said they had a test screening downtown in Los Angeles.
Oh,
he's in Hollywood.
They had a test screening downtown Los Angeles at the Dolby Theater. Wow, that is very
So you said it went well. Does that mean
it was received well?
It's good? Is that what you're saying? I know it's just a test screening, like it could change, but
yeah, no spoilers, but let's see here. Collector Movie Man came in with a super chat. Thank you so much. Ken, I just got Magnificent 7 remake on 4K and 1923. Very nice.
That was a good 4K if I remember correctly. I do have 1923. I haven't watched it yet. We need to watch Yellowstone. But thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Man.
Great stream with Elliot the other day. Wish it had gone a bit longer. Oh my gosh, that went forever.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that was a pre-recorded one. So yeah, I recorded it down here, I think at noon. Wednesday?
The video was over 2 hours still though.
Yeah, it was over 2 hours. Yeah. We had a good conversation.
You go too far.
I do go too far.
Monday night is Z White's and I's fave night. We're lifting watching. So keep us entertained. Love y'all.
I like to think they're lifting while watching.
Are you guys lifting weights? What?
Let's watch these two fools talk about movies.
That's amazing. Hello, says Sub-Zero. Hello, how's it going? All right, let's get into some movie chat. Let's get into some movie topics.
Movie chat. That's the new name of the show.
I'll let you do it.
Movie chat.
I'm sure that's been done before, but
yeah.
Pretty basic.
What is that? Okay.
That's not how we want it to look.
Well, stuff is not organized right because for some reason, like when they pull it up like this, it doesn't.
You might as well just pull up Carl Weathers.
Oh, it's up at the top. It's because we got the YouTube open and a bunch of different crap.
Okay.
That's why I didn't do it right. All right, let's talk about the box office real quick. The weekend box office was very depressing. I feel like this weekend, Argyle pulled in 18 million. This is The Chosen. It's some kind of religious movie. I don't know too much about it, but it made 6 million. And then Beekeeper still making money. That movie's been out, I think, like a month or something. So that's pretty good. 5 million.
Yeah.
And probably it's third or fourth weekend, I think. So
yeah, it's definitely been a little blah for the movies.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the effects of the writer's strike, and there's just not as much of a flow of movies coming out right now.
Yeah, I told Ken, like, man, I really miss going to the movies. I'm like, I wish there was something out that I actually cared to go see.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to just go to see like any old thing. So it sucks that there's like nothing I'm really excited about out right now.
The Beekeeper.
No. But yeah, hopefully we've got some things coming, which by the way, we really are. We're going to get out our, each of our top 10 most anticipated for 2024, which it's still okay because as we've said, February in general is pretty lacklustering. Is that a thing?
I've learned on YouTube, you can just make up
your own
words as you go.
Yeah, my own dictionary. So
yeah, that's fine.
I think we'll be okay. I don't think anything on my list has come out already, so we'll be good. But we are going to film that hopefully tomorrow, and then we'll get it out ASAP. So be looking out for our top 10 most anticipated of 2024.
Yeah, I'd like to where we could at least do this live stream and then one video a week at least.
Well,
at some point
we'll see. But yeah, so there's the box office numbers, like you said, pretty depressing. But
Collector Movie Man with another super chat, $1.99, says, Ken, I just got the Magnificent Seven remake. Oh, okay, the remake. I don't think I own the remake. I have seen it.
Very nice.
But I do not own it. Yeah, depressing weekend. Hopefully things pick up. I mean, we got Dune coming out pretty soon. I don't think there's anything big coming out in February, though. I'm pretty sure like Argyle was like the biggest movie. Oh, we're going to roll into...
No, just do the Carl Weathers thing. We already kind of talked about it. So
I thought I had something else. Okay. Let's so Carl Weathers passed away at 76, I believe. Is that right?
We already said this.
So did he already have a birthday then? Because 2024 is very early on, so he must have just had a birthday. But anyway, Carl Weathers, very important actor, entertainer to me personally. I love the Rocky films. I think that he is just maybe not of the first one, but at least 2 and 3. He's right up there with Stallone as Rocky, as being like the best character in that movie.
Gotcha.
And you literally cannot have Rocky without Apollo Creed. Great performer, great entertainer. He's great with Arnold and Predator. He was also on the recent seasons of The Mandalorian. I thought he was great on there. He directed some episodes of The Mandalorian, worked with Sandler a lot. I think he said that Sandler was his favorite person to work with.
Well, duh.
And Sandler, well, yeah, I mean, he takes them all on vacation. But Sandler, I think, was the first.
I mean, hello, it's Adam Sandler. He's cool.
Sandler was like the first person I think posted something about him.
But, I'm sure he was.
It took Stallone a little bit, like Stallone's brother, and then Stallone ended up posting about him a little bit later that night, which I understand. I must have hit him pretty damn hard. But yeah, I love Carl Weathers. It was shocking. It was honestly like shocking to me. So yeah, very sad. That's all.
And I know you said that, like as far as we know, he just lay in his sleep. I know that, but like, I mean, that's the thing about people is like you don't know their health history. Like, like he could have had some kind of medical condition that. Again, like he could have had a heart attack in his sleep. He could have had, there's so many things. He could have had an aneurysm, a stroke. All these like horrible, natural death things that, we get to, have possibly happen to us.
Yeah.
Especially
But
as we
if
get older.
anything,
So.
this makes me even more angry because I like Rocky IV, I do, but I don't consider it the best movie in the franchise like a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Weathers' character, I don't think this is a big spoiler, everybody knows this, but he dies in like the first 30 minutes of that movie. Ivan Drago kills him, and that motivates Rocky to go to Russia to fight him.
Gotcha.
But I don't think that death was necessary, and I don't think it should have happened. And this just makes me more angry because you could have made more Rocky movies with Carl Weathers, and I think he should have been in every one of them.
Yeah.
But then I don't think we would have the Creed movies. So.
But Rocky needed his motivation.
He did, but I just didn't like the way they did it. It always rubbed me the wrong way how they took him out so quickly.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Yep. Love Carl Weathers. All right. Let's get into Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is what they're calling this.
And you're not allowed to talk anymore because you don't care about this.
Well, I was going to say something.
I don't want your negativity, okay?
I was going to say something positive. I'm not going to say anything negative.
Okay, well, you just talked for 10 minutes about Carl Weathers. So.
Well, he deserved it. And I don't think it was 10 minutes. It was probably like 3.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, so this was, I don't know, a couple days ago maybe. I logged on Instagram and I saw the poster and I was like, oh crap, I was not expecting to see that. And so I thought, I did get excited. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, that's Beetlejuice's hands. He's holding like the little ticket, that's cool. It's got the date of when the movie's coming out.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to be positive. I was going to say this is a really cool poster, and I like it a lot because it does call back to a more, not obscure moment in the movie, but it is kind of like, you would have had to have seen the movie to know what this poster means.
Well,
him holding the little ticket thing.
But that's like a very iconic.
It is iconic, but you would still, I feel like there's a younger generation doesn't know this movie, but this is clearly catering to like the people that
it's like an Easter egg, yeah, I guess.
Beetlejuice.
I don't know if would you call it an Easter egg? An Easter egg? I don't know. Probably not.
It's not a stupid poster with like Jenna Ortega on it, front and center or something. It's a bunch of floating heads. I like it a lot. I think it's a good poster.
I think. Do you think that we'll get like individual character posters?
I'm sure they always do that crap.
Why do they like to do that with movies?
They just like I don't know. It's like a new marketing tactic. Let's show you every character in the movie and what they look like and promote our stars and all that stuff. It's
like, I hope they don't. Like, I want to try to keep as much mystery as possible. I hope that like the trailer is like short and sweet. I hope it's like, I don't know.
I do and I don't because they really have to sell me on this, and it really is going to depend on that first trailer.
But you don't think having some like a short and sweet, like leaving some mystery would get you more intrigued? I feel like if you see too much, you're going to be too down on it. You're going to be disappointed.
See like the tone, and I need to see the aesthetic of what things look like, and I need to see Michael Keaton as the character.
Well, you know that they're gonna like barely show him, if anything. Like, probably. Literally, I just put kind of like when he was in the Flash.
It's gonna be him. It's showtime.
It's showtime. Yeah, for sure. Which is so funny because, like I just said, like he came back as Batman in the Flash. And he said like his iconic Batman. Well, I had said this back when we reviewed The Flash. I'm like, it's cool because Michael Keaton is like revisiting these characters that he played like in the 80s, I guess. Both of them were the 80s, right?
Yeah, they're literally the two performances that I grew up with.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. September, I think that's a good time for this movie to come out. And I know you kind of mentioned the title Beetlejuice. I do think that that's really cool instead of just calling it Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
It does kind of make you wonder, like, do they plan on doing a third one? Because you
so.
Gotta say his name 3 times, right?
If it doesn't do well, they won't do it. But
right. But like
they're clearly setting up for a third one for sure.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
But again, like if I don't know. They're riding a line with me with this movie. It's going to be a delicate balance for them to strike for me to get on board. I'm going to be a tough crowd to please, I guess. But
you always are.
I am more open. You got to understand, this is a top 5 all timer for me. Like I love the first Beetlejuice.
Don't do that.
And you do too.
That annoys me because I love this movie.
I know you
just as much as you do.
This is an important movie to us. We've been watching it since we were together, and we both loved it separately before we got together.
Yes, I hold this movie up on a pedestal too, and I, like a lot of people, don't think that we need another one, but I still can be excited for this to come out. It doesn't mean that it's going to be as good as the original. It doesn't mean that it needs to be made. It doesn't mean that you can still be excited for a movie. You don't have to be like such a Grinch about remakes.
I know,
get
and
that?
we've gotten
like,
some.
What does that
not a
serve
remake,
you?
A sequel.
Okay, whatever. What does that serve you though? To be like a Grinch about it?
I don't know.
It really serves you no purpose.
I just don't like it.
You still have the original.
There's just no purpose.
Right?
There's no point.
There's no point to you being a Grinch about it though. Like, you still have the original. You can still, keep that locked away in your little safekeeping. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You don't have to be so negative about it.
I don't, but
and
I just have to wonder.
And that goes for a lot, like anything that you.
But is this going to be like, what direction is this going to go in? Like, is this going to be a Top Gun Maverick where it's up there with the original, and it's like, oh, this is one of the best sequels ever made?
No way.
There are some movies that come out years later, sequels that's end up being on par with the original. Blade Runner 2049 is another example, but they're just different types of movies. I'm seeing this as more of, it's probably going to be like a Ghostbusters Afterlife, where I watch it in the theater and I'm like, okay, I like this. This is okay. And then I think about it like months later and I'm like, nah, that movie really wasn't that good. I feel like what this is going to be, or it could go in another direction where it's like a Dumb and Dumber 2 or something, where it just completely sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. So overall, though, I'm excited.
I'll just say I'm more on board now after seeing the poster than I was before, which is weird because it's just a poster. But
okay. And speaking of Beetlejuice, Catherine O'Hara, she's very iconic in Beetlejuice. So we're just gonna lead into this next topic. We kind of talked, I think it was last week, about some more casting that's been announced for season 2 of The Last of Us. And I like how they're like, I just now noticed that they've abbreviated the show TLOU, The Last of Us. So yeah, I guess as of right now, it's an unknown role, but I thought that this was pretty cool. Again, if you've been around, me and Ken don't necessarily, we weren't the biggest fans of the first season of The Last of Us. We thought it was okay. But I don't know. I'm intrigued that she's going to be in the show. I don't know if it's going to be like a small part, if she's going to be like one episode kind of thing. Cause they kind of did that with the first season. Then they kind of have like people in it and then they weren't around very long. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what do you think about this?
Cool. That's all I can say.
Do you see
I like
her,
Catherine O'Hara.
Do you see her being like a villain, like a little side character, like somebody's mom, or like what do you picture her being?
I mean, it's hard to say because I don't know the characters in the second game, especially. So maybe she'll be some kind of I can see her being like some kind of a researcher at a facility or something.
You think?
Something like that. I don't know. Trying to research the cure to the virus. Well,
we'll find out soon enough. All right. We're going to keep it moving here with Sonic 3 news. So apparently Jim Carrey will be returning for Sonic 3, which is cool because
he said he was retired.
I know, right? I thought that he said he was, going to retire, and
he had this big, long speech where he's like, I've done enough. I have enough. I am enough or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, this kind of feels a little weird. But I guess he didn't have as much as he thought. And he has to do one more Sonic payday before he fully retires.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a little speech from him.
To be honest, this is the only thing that really draws me to even watch these movies.
I was going to say,
it. So, and that's probably true of a lot of people. So it's probably smart for them to unload the dump trucks of money at his doorstep and make him come back for the third one.
Well, I will say, if the movies are great or not, we have seen Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I do just like, I enjoy having movies out there that we can go see as a family.
Yeah.
And so, so if we are all feeling it and we want to go see a movie, it's nice to have options. So this will for sure be a movie that we'll go see. I remember in the second one, the little, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, what do you call the trailers at the end of the movie now?
Post-credit scene.
Post-credit scene. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of what it was called. The post-credit scene, they showed, I don't know what that character was. Some character from Sonic. It was like the bad, was it
Knuckles? Wasn't it Knuckles?
Was it Knuckles? Is he bad though?
I don't think Knuckles was bad.
I thought it was.
I played those games, but
I don't know. But I remember our son knew who he was.
Yeah, I know
somehow. But they've announced quite a few like well-known people in this movie, and what's his name? Idris
Elba. Wasn't he supposed to be Knuckles?
Well, he was in. I thought he was in the last one.
Could have been.
I don't know. Because they
I
said.
can't remember. I've only seen his movies.
They said
once.
he was. I know, but they said he was coming back, like he had been in it already. So
yeah, I don't know the Sonic lore as well as I do
Sonic
Mario.
lore. I mean, definitely played me some Sonic growing up, but
I didn't have a Sega.
Yeah, so. Sonic was great. You get going and you do the wheel. You do.
Sonic was always like a special game.
And get the coins.
My aunt had Sonic, so when I went to her house, I got to play it, or my friends had it.
And just like the sound, like I can hear that music.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see here. What do we want to go to next?
Whatever you want.
Where'd
the
my
world
little
is your oyster.
Where'd my little share thing go?
Well, you took it all off.
No.
Now we're up in the corner by ourselves. So
I don't feel like I did that, but
no, you didn't. That's not how you usually control things. Sorry. It's the truth.
Wow.
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jack Black has apparently said that he would love to do another comedy with Tom Cruise. This is, from Tropic Thunder, which was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that would be great. What do you think about that?
I'm down. I'm down for Tom Cruise doing more comedy. I don't know if he'd be up for it at this point in his career. He likes like almost killing himself in every movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jack Black can sell him a comedy where he almost kills himself, he might do it. He might do it.
He might kill if he'll kill himself. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I can't really. Did they have like much? Because I know like Tom Cruise's character,
they didn't have any interaction. I don't think in that movie.
Right. That's what That's what I was wondering. But I mean, maybe how these like headlines go, like somebody could have asked Jack Black on a red carpet somewhere, hey, would you ever do another movie with Tom Cruise? And he's like, yeah, I'm down. I mean, Jack Black's crazy. He's funny on red carpets.
Yeah.
He's always so silly and stuff. It could have been like one of those things, but yeah, Tom Cruise is really funny in Tropic Thunder. So
yeah, I don't know if he'd be willing to do that again.
Yeah, true.
Do a performance like that at this point in his career. He seems like he's just like super serious right now.
Okay. Speaking of, those GOAT actors that have been around a while, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I feel like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt they're on the same playing field, right?
They were both in Interview with the Vampire.
I knew you were going to say that. And I was actually going to say that, but you have to always take all the like knowledge facts and crap.
I think it's the only movie they were in together. Off the top of my head.
I don't know. But yeah, we've heard that Quentin Tarantino is gonna be done making movies. But then he's apparently gonna make TV. Is that right? He's gonna go into TV possibly.
I know he wanted to write like novels and stuff. I don't know. I really don't think this is gonna be his last movie. He'll make another one. It might be 10 years, but he'll do it.
Yeah, so apparently for Quentin Tarantino's final movie, Brad Pitt is going to be in it. Now this says appearing, so it's like, does that just mean like a small part in it?
Could be.
Who knows what that means?
It makes sense. They've got a good working relationship. They've done 2 movies together, Inglourious Bastards and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think just 2.
Well, that's not very many then.
Well, I mean, they got a working, rapport together. So, yeah, hopefully if this is his final movie, he should bring back everybody. John Travolta. I know Bruce Willis has got some issues, but bring him back for a small role. Give him another payday.
I don't think
he can find something for him.
I don't think he's doing anything now.
Samuel Jackson, Kurt Russell,
Oh wow,
Harvey Keitel, the OGs.
Okay, so we're gonna actually end the stream out with 2 horror related movie news, which I know you're probably very happy about. So today,
I'm so excited for this, I could scream.
So today we got a trailer for Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh 2, Blood and Honey, or is it Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2?
Looks incredible.
See Ken with the Grinch, the sarcasm,
No, I'm not. I think it looks great.
Scratching over there? You're just
I'm more excited for this than I am
scratching your flesh right in the mic.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, so we did watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We actually have a review up for it on the channel. If you go back a little bit, go back a hot minute, you'll find our review somewhere.
We review high art on this channel. So
don't act like you're too good for this garbage. Ken literally watches this kind of crap multiple times a week.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that's the problem. I think that's why that first movie was so poorly received. It's because most people are not used to watching garbage horror movies on a daily basis like I am.
Anyway, so if you don't have anything nice to say.
What do you mean I don't have anything nice to say? I watched the trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
I did.
It looks fun, and I am excited to see it.
Okay.
At some point. I won't rush to the theaters to see it.
Right. No, not for sure.
I mean, the best part is when Tigger's standing at the end of that hallway, and he's got like a CGI tail like going all over the place. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tigger.
But I do remember when we saw the first one, we were a little disappointed that all the characters from Winnie the Pooh weren't in it. So that's what they're giving us now. We get to see the other characters. And
they made some money on the last one. They promised a bigger budget for this one. So it looks more like a movie than the first one did. I'll say that. That's probably the biggest compliment I can give it.
Yeah. So
I'm really looking forward to it, though. I'm more looking forward to just the discourse surrounding it because everybody likes to argue and complain after a bad movie comes out. So some people are like, support horror, indie horror, and then some people are like, screw this movie, it shouldn't have got made, they're just cashing in on a IP.
That's you.
I didn't ever say that. It's a harmless movie, and I'm excited.
Okay. And then the last thing is another trailer that we got. This was, a few days ago. It's been a little bit now since this came out. I will say I did not watch it.
Trailer doesn't really give you much.
Okay. But I will say the pictures that I saw, the images that I saw, they look very disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not quite sure what to expect, which is probably the point. When I hear Longlegs, I think of Spider Daddy Longlegs.
Yeah.
I think of spiders.
Well, apparently this is I think Maca Monroe, she's playing an FBI agent and she's investigating something, a murderer, and it's dealing with some cult stuff is involved, and looks pretty cool. I'm down.
I saw that Nicolas Cage is in it.
I don't know. He wasn't in the trailer. At least not what I saw. But this is written and directed by Osgood Perkins, and he did The Black Coat's Daughter. I don't know if you watched that with me or not.
No.
That was a pretty good atmospheric horror film. It's pretty creepy. I didn't love it, but I thought it had a good atmosphere, and it went in some wild directions.
Honestly, just like the pictures that I saw and like this, it just gives me like Skinamarink vibes.
No, I don't think it's an actual movie from the trailer.
I know, it just like gives me.
I just want that
trying to be so like you said, atmospheric and weird and scary and try too hard, basically.
I hope it's not the same old, or I hope it does something wildly different. We get some kind of genre breakthrough movie.
But I mean, like this poster, it looks like she is possibly being like possessed or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like her hand doing that to herself. Unless like someone's in the shadow doing that to her.
Well,
maybe is that someone else's hand? Maybe that's not her hand.
Well, I mean, if this deals with like cults and witchcraft and all that kind of stuff, like that stuff freaks me out. So
yeah, that's disturbing.
I am excited for that. Did you notice that? Let me go back to the thumbnail.
Yeah, I don't think that is her hand, actually, now that
This is the first time that my shirt for the thumbnail actually matches what we're talking about.
Nice.
And I tried to find that shirt before we started, but I couldn't. I don't think it's down here. All right, let me put us back in regular.
But yeah, view. That's all the news that we have tonight, guys. So we're gonna get back into the chat for a bit, and then I think we're gonna get out of here by 9.
Yeah, we did talk about that movie last week, Marius. Sydney Sweeney movie.
We did, yeah.
That's also we
talked about everything, everything that Marius wanted to talk about. We talked about last week.
Go watch the stream from last week. But yeah, Neon, I feel like is coming for A24 this year as far as horror movies because I think they got more interesting horror movies on the horizon. So let's do it.
It's a different kind of horror movie.
I mean, it's A24 Neon. They do indie weird, movies.
Yeah.
It's not different.
Let's see. We got Deadly Spooky, Monday Night Media. How's it going, Deadly Spooky? Let's see here. Hey, Ken, just got my Prophecy from Vinegar Syndrome. Haven't seen it. Just want to know, is the picture quality good on the 4K?
The first one was excellent. I didn't watch 2 and 3 though.
Ken, have you heard of the app called Whatnot? It's basically an online auction where you buy movies cheaper than you can get them at the big name stores. I got the 3 Transporter movies for $2.
I've been wanting to check it out. I just haven't done it
yet. We got Huck in the chat. How's it going, Huck? Did I miss him earlier?
You missed some stuff. You skipped a bunch of stuff.
Well, that automatically got starred.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think I
didn't miss that much stuff. It was Marco. I said Zub. Marco, hello. Oh yeah, the greatest power couple second only to T Swift and Kels. That's right. T Kels. That's funny. T Swift and T Kels. That's so funny. Yeah, how did I never realize that they both had T names? Yeah, we're tough like that. That's funny. What's up, Kenny and Michelle?
What's up, Deadly Spooky?
Okay, now I'm good. Let's see. Okay, Eli wants to know, what are y'all's thoughts on the new Twister movie coming? Ken is going to have the same opinion as he does about literally everything.
Look, this one.
It doesn't need to be made. It's bullshit. I hate it.
So, what if Beetlejuice 2 is happening, but Michael Keaton was not alive anymore? Would you be okay with that? Would you be down for that?
I mean, I'd probably what if Michael Keaton? Okay, I would not be as excited for sure.
Okay, well, Bill Paxton is Twister. All right, he is Twister.
I feel like you get so dramatic on purpose.
He died a few years ago, and so he's obviously not going to be in the second one. I just don't know what the purpose. What's the point? Like, what story could they do? And if they do a bunch of like stupid CGI-looking tornadoes, I'm gonna flip my crap like that Into the Storm.
No, they literally have been filming Real tornadoes.
Those
okay?
tornadoes in the
Kentucky.
1996 Twister look legit. Like, and they still look legit. They look excellent. So
Yeah,
whatever
because they
used back
probably
then,
filmed real tornadoes.
No, those are not real tornadoes. They used freaking. I'm pretty sure that.
Some of them might have been.
I'm pretty sure they used the same effects people that they used for Star Wars. I think Spielberg's effects crew worked on it.
Long story short, I'll be seeing it. Okay, I'll be seeing it. I'm scared of tornadoes.
I'm skeptical, but we could be talking about that in Most Anticipated, though.
We could. I'm going to see Argyle Wednesday with my mom for her birthday. There's no way in hell that that's on your list. And if it is, then you must have not found very much.
Could be.
Why are you elbowing me? I don't understand why Sly didn't bring him into the Expendables franchise. Madame Web comes out February 14th.
Like I said, Maria, nothing comes out in February.
We have Allie. Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Do you want to see Madame Web?
No. Z White. Michelle, you give off nurse CNA vibes. What does that mean? What does that mean? Have you ever seen Dad's Army TV series? Ian Lavender has passed away. I think he was the last surviving cast member. No, I have not ever heard of that. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
We have Film Addiction, best couple on the tube. How are y'all? How's it going, Cody?
What's up, Cody?
We need 81 likes. That's right. Like the video, guys. Such an easy thing to do. Jessica says Austin Powers 4 coming soon. They got the Austin Powers. With a title like that, we'll have to get a third movie. Exactly.
Austin Powers 4 does exist. It's called The Love Guru.
Oh, God. I remember that. It was awful. Everyone, please hit the like button for Positive Ken. Just kidding. Hope you both are doing well. Thank you so much, Caveman.
I've been very positive tonight. I deserve a pat on the back.
A negative Nancy. 20th and 21st movies is in the chat. How's it going, James? Hello, James? Michelle and Ken and everybody. I definitely need to see the first Beetlejuice.
James.
You're still in the chat.
What?
James.
Yes, you got to see the first Beetlejuice. Come on, man.
We're going to be one of those annoying people. Oh my God, you haven't seen fill in the blank? It's like, no, I haven't.
Well, I hear that like all day.
But James, like for real, we need to do like a watch along.
I don't know how to recommend those types of movies to people that didn't grow up with them, because I don't know how that movie would hit you now. I think it's a great movie. I think that even
who was it? Was it AJ that watched Beetlejuice and he gave it like something awful? And I'm like, I can't be your friend anymore.
It's a very specific type of humor, and humor is so subjective anyway. And I mean, it's a horror comedy essentially. But there's just parts of that movie that are just ingrained in my
and it keeps
DNA.
Getting better every single time.
Yeah, it just never gets old. I need to watch it again.
Ken and Michelle, I am seeing Dune Part 2 3 days early. They are doing a showing for it in an AMC theater near me. I am picking up my ticket tomorrow. Very nice. Juggernaut, lack of the two mains from the first is disturbing. LOL. I don't know if I follow. Lack of the two mains from the first.
He's talking about a movie, lack of the two main characters from a movie, but I don't know which movie he's talking about.
Is he talking about Beetlejuice?
Oh. He must be, Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin will not be in it.
Right.
Also the dad, because he's a horrible person. Jeffrey Jones.
Is that his name? Is he? Was he a horrible?
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. It's a bunch of disgusting crap that I would rather not talk about.
No way.
Yeah, he's a creep.
Oh, like child stuff or something?
Yeah, it's something along those lines. I can't exactly remember the specifics. But,
oh, wow. I mean, he kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Mackenzie says, fight. No, we're not going to fight.
I think that's what made him so scary, was that he was actually just a creep.
A pedophile?
Yeah.
I was very sad to hear about Carl Weathers. I really liked him in Mandalorian and the Rocky movies. James is looking forward to The Last of Us Season 2. If it follows the game, it's going to be wild.
That's the only reason I want to watch it.
Triggernaut says Sonic movies are great. Then says LOL. Are they or are they not? I don't know what to think about this, Triggernaut. What 80s movie would you like a sequel? E.T. We've answered this question before.
E.T. I think would be a good. I think you could do an E.T.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah, we talked about it before. I think you could do an E.T. too.
Let's see. Knuckles was bad at the beginning of Sonic 2. See, I thought that he was in it. Yeah, they like meet Knuckles in the second one, and it's played by Idris, whatever.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought Tails was the big addition to the second one, and then Knuckles came at the end of the second one.
Well, that's like a good one, and then Knuckles is like.
I think he's talking about the game.
No. They're his friend. Like, yeah, we got two characters. We got the friend, and then the bad guy was Knuckles and Jim Carrey. I don't know. It's making sense to me. We have Suns and Shadows. Are y'all thinking of Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow's a bad one.
Okay. Jessica still says Austin Powers 4. Still on it. JB says, Ken, you're a lucky man. Your wife is a classy lady. Are you being sarcastic?
Mm-hmm. She's so classy.
Nick Turner says, Sonic movies are okay. Popcorn movies, I think that they should have kept it to 2, but whatever. It's fine. As a completionist, I will add it to my collection.
Yeah, I still don't have either Sonic in my collection.
Idris was Knuckles.
Yeah.
How do you say his name? Idris. I like him.
I said Idris Elba and Idris Elba.
We have a 1980s Betamax. Jim Carrey could return in a new Ace Ventura movie, an older Ace Ventura.
I just think he's too old for that shtick. I just don't think it would work at his age.
Nick says, funniest role Cruise ever did. I love it when actors lampoon themselves.
Yeah, it's still hilarious. I watched it last year.
Christian Slater needs to returning in good movies.
He's acting again. He's just not in big movies.
Tarantino, I'm going to retire. Sure, okay. I believe him about as much as Jack Walking.
Joaquin
God, I do that every time. It's Walking. Gosh. Joaquin Phoenix. This should be fun. Yeah, this movie does look like garbage. I don't like garbage or horror movies.
Horror movies or horror movies?
I think he meant the other horror. Interview with the Vampire is the only collaboration for Cruise and Pitt.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Banderas is in that movie too.
Tom Cruise said he wants to make a movie about his character from Tropic Thunder.
See, then he could put Jack Black in that. Did Jack Black die in Tropic Thunder? He didn't die. I think he lived.
Can you talk about Sydney Sweeney's new horror movie?
We read that earlier.
Oh, you read that earlier? I was going to say.
We talked about it.
Marius, we already talked about this. What are y'all's thoughts on the new Sonic movie Tarot?
Sony.
Oh, sorry.
Sony movie
Got
Tarot.
Sonic. Sony movie Tarot. It looks hilarious. Are you talking about the horror tarot card reading?
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer. I don't know too much about that one.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I don't think it was good enough to keep me wanting to finish the trailer.
Yeah.
It just looked like another. Honestly, it kind of reminded me of Talk to Me, how they use the hand, but this is like young kids using tarot cards.
When a group of friends regularly violate their readings and only unleash. Talk to me.
I wonder if Barbarian is ever
in it.
going to get a physical release.
No, they forgot about it.
That's crazy. That was a good movie.
Yeah, they forgot.
What's your top 3 anticipated horror movies this year?
Well, we can't answer that.
We can't. You'll have to not stick around, but we'll stick around for our channel. Be on the lookout this week for our top 10 most anticipated of 2024. And there might be some horror movies sprinkled in.
Horror. There might be some whores in there.
There might be there's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Do you know that song?
No.
Next few years, Cruise is mainly on sequels, Live, Die, Repeat, and repeat. They're making another one of those? No way.
Yeah, they've been talking about it though for like 10 years.
Mission Impossible, Top Gun 3, except for the SpaceX project. So I think he has room for some comedies.
Hey, I'd be down if he got back to doing some comedies.
Sure. We have Canadian Maker Project. Hi all. How's it going? Allie says, I'll be seeing Madame Web for my girl Dakota Johnson. Very nice.
I mean, I like Dakota Johnson, but not enough to see that.
Also missing Philip Seymour Hoffman, rest in peace, from the first Twister. And
yes.
And I have not heard anything about Helen Hunt returning either.
You can't do Twisters without Dusty and Bill Paxton. It's the suck zone.
Oh my gosh. Michelle says, I have never seen Beetlejuice. We'll get on it. The Big Half says, hello, nurse.
That's Animaniacs.
But somebody said that I was like a nurse earlier.
Yes, I get it. I get the reference.
But I'm not a nurse, guys. I thought about being a nurse, but
she did. She really did.
Obviously, I didn't do it. I'm also excited for Lisa Frankenstein this month. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Looks fun.
But that'll be one I could see myself buying on Blu-ray.
Honestly, I'm really surprised that that's not like a streaming movie.
Yeah, I'll buy it when it comes out.
What the hell? James has never seen Beetlejuice. Mind blown.
Everybody's got them movies.
We need the core too.
No.
You guys, ZY just started chewing on something, but there's no food around, and we had Chick-fil-A 2 hours ago. Help me, Mackenzie. I don't know how to take you guys. You're funny. Pee-wee Big Adventure was better. Mission Media, can you confirm a solo mid-level media or Married with Media review of Dick Shark?
Maybe. It'd probably be on my channel.
Did you see Winnie the Pooh, Blood
Somebody
and Honey?
sent me a movie called Dick Shark.
Wow. And it's not a porn, is it?
I do not know. I don't think it is.
Yes, soy milk. You might have joined just a little bit late. We did talk about that earlier. So like maybe when the stream ends, go back a little bit. We talk about Blood and Honey too. Let's see here. A few more. Did y'all see Vinegar Syndrome is releasing? I'm not even going to finish. Wow.
I'm just going to start treating you like Ron Burgundy and just not warning you what's going I tried to get rid of something earlier.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the teleprompter, she will read. But you caught yourself.
Sling Blade will be a sequel.
I haven't seen the first 6 Come For Cocktails, so I wouldn't get the 7th one probably in 4K. Not yet. Anyway.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Collector Movie Man will definitely be doing a review for Doom Part 2. Very nice. If you can, try not to make all the movies horror on your list. Oh, for sure. If you know me at all, you know I don't.
I actually was trying to think, and I don't even know. I don't think I have a lot of horror on my list, actually.
Dimension Scott says he actually didn't mind Blood and Honey, so I'm all in for this sequel.
Usually all the best horror films are like under the radar, and you don't know about them until they're getting ready to come out.
Canadian Maker Project stopped watching horror movies. Too many jump cuts and green screen.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't watch those studio horror films like the Conjuring movies, and well, I mean the first 2 were great, but like The Nun and all that crap.
Greetings, you two lovebirds and flick friends. How's it going, Steve? Always like when you're in the chat. I like reading that. You always say that. So thanks for being here.
Thank you, Steve.
But haven't you worn scrubs in a video before? You deaf a nurse. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You deaf a nurse.
I worked at an eye doctor, so we had to wear scrubs there. So that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's
see. She's a nurse for your eyes.
We need Top Gun 10. And let's see. Argyle is on my list of 2024 movies, but it's number 20. All right. Very nice.
Well, let's hear.
Great stream. Night Awe. Thank you so much, Caveman. All right. We did it. We did it.
An hour.
Before you guys leave, though, like the video. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Michelle's coming after you.
Or Nurse Michelle's going to give you a shot. Okay. Yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
I'm done. You don't like me talking a lot, so Especially when I'm talking a lot about people that passed away and trying to show respect. You really don't like that.
Listen,
R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
I don't like doing the RIPs because they are depressing. But I made an exception for this one. And then also, I just don't like it when you're so negative about stuff because I feel like you just
I almost bought the Apollo Creed workout shorts with the American flag on them. Almost did.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Ken's one of those people who is just thinking about what he's going to say. He's not listening to other people.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That is not true.
I'll literally be talking and I can just see his mind working.
I mean, there's a lot of people like that.
And I'm like, he's not even listening to me right now. He's just thinking about what he's going to say back to me. Yeah. You know people like that?
That's not true.
Love y'all. We love you back. Later. When will Ken wash his top lip? Love your nails, Michelle.
Look, the stash got a good reception, so it's here to stay for now.
Thank you, Allie. I did it's like a purpley, but it kind of looks bluish purpley. I don't know.
Bluey
I did
purple?
This color this time.
What about my nails?
Only one horror movie on his list. Very nice. So much for keeping it PG, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice 2 versus Joker 2. Which one is going to be better? Ooh, good question.
I can't possibly answer that before my list.
Don't worry, Michelle. I gave you guys likes already. Well, thank you so much. And thanks again for the super chats. We got Gus coming in late. Hi, Shell and Kenny. Ken, how's it going, Gus? Love your little birdies. You need to start them on Instagram. Can they talk and stuff?
Because he's got birdies? I didn't see him show off any birdies.
Wow, you literally know no one. He shares his birds in his stories all the time.
I watch Gus's stories. I've never seen a bird.
Gus does close friends stories. So if you're not a close friend,
I'm not a close friend, Gus. I must not be because I haven't seen any bird stories.
He shares about his birds all the time.
Me and Gus talk about physical media.
Gosh, I'm sorry I can't remember their names, but which one do you think? Okay, you said you couldn't tell. You don't know which one's going to be better. I can't explain it, but she's a nurse for your eyes. Really needs to be a t-shirt. That purple really pops. It does. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys. I'm sure Ken would love a visit from Nurse Michelle.
Oh, yeah. You can give me a shot.
Hubba.
Baby.
Your nails look fabulous as well, Ken.
Oh, thank you.
Love you both. Thank you so much. We love you guys too. Amazing stream, you cool kids. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, did you watch the Grammys last night?
God.
Did you watch the Grammys last night, Johnny?
Taylor won Album of the Year, and then she announced another album to win next year.
Need that Tron Legacy for. Okay, before we get out of here, and I go get my bowl of cereal, Taylor Swift announced last night that she's coming out with another damn album.
What a shocking development.
In April. Now I'm here for it. So
I was like, what? How is this even shocking?
If you can't accept me as a Swiftie, then
an active musical artist is releasing another album. Is that supposed to shock anybody?
Babe, Taylor Swift is.
How long ago did she release her last album? Was it like 6 months ago?
Not very long.
Everybody should have saw that coming. I've got another album coming. Of course you do.
The birds are shared publicly. Only the physical media is shared with close friends. Oh, okay. I must be thinking backwards. Either way, I'm on both lists. So
you must have a separate bird account that Michelle follows.
He must always miss the bird content.
Yeah.
1982 Tron needs a 4K. No, I did not. I had to watch some paint dry.
Oh, Johnny's off board.
Taylor Swift needs to stop milking her fans. Yeah.
She does that? She actually milks her fans? That's gross.
It just reminds me of the Falkers Meet the Parents.
I have nipples, Taylor. Can you milk me?
Taylor never stops writing or working. She really doesn't. I mean, that girl popping out songs.
She's such a tryhard. Like, that is annoying.
Like you, putting out a video every day.
Yeah.
You think, oh God, are people tired of them yet?
People watch. I don't know.
All right. It's time to end it.
All right, let's end it.
As Astro Juicy says.
We appreciate you all watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave us a comment after the stream goes off. That helps the algorithm. We appreciate it. And see y'all later.